Whew. Alrighty. So, schedule is changing up here for me. So, for my job with the Army, I run our Best Sapper Competitor program. So, think like, kind of like Army Ranger, but specifically combat engineers. So all my guys officially go full time, meaning they get pulled from their duties, their entire job for the next about 13 or so weeks. Their entire job becomes a professional athlete. So they're just training twice a day. So a total of 11, 8 to 11-ish sessions a week. And then outside of that, doing a bunch of classroom time, going over all their sapper skills, getting ready for the competition. So twice a day training means now, instead of an 0600 to talking civilians here, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. shift, I am at work now from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. So 10-hour day. Government does not like it when you work more than 40 hours a week. That's technically considered fraud. So I get the little benefit here of taking a 2-hour break midday, get my workout in, take a shower, do all that jazz midday. So I get to get my workout done in the morning, which I very much prefer rather than after work. I fucking hate stupid drivers who don't follow the rules of the road. If I'm turning left and you're turning right, the right has the right of way, just fucking drive your car. Separate story completely. So I get the benefit working out in the morning, prefer that, can use a little pre-workout, hopefully be a little more fresh instead of going the entire day and then training at roughly like 3 p.m. and then just, being gassed. So I get that benefit. So stayed after work later today, did some assault bike sprints. I usually go film this, drive home, go do my workout after that. Changed it up a little bit because I want to go use the assault bike. So I have already done my cardio. I am already completely fucking drained. So the whole topic of this video, I'm gonna be a very poor proponent of while I speak of it, because I am completely fried. Calories, I am big old deficit right now, so I am deep into this cut now. Down from 242 at my top to about 222 right now, so 20 pounds down. So right now, all that energy, all that lack of energy combined then with already doing my cardio, my brain's a little fried. So the whole thing I want to talk about today was putting yourself out there as a coach. So before being in the Army, before working with Power and Grace, I was working at a CrossFit gym, running their Olympic weightlifting program, and then running their strength and conditioning program for high schoolers. So I was the head coach for both of those. I was a independent contractor with them, so my entire job was create that whole entire product on my own, build it up, and make it into something. In about that 6 months, I brought that from like $0 of revenue to about $5,000 of revenue on average. Alongside that, for a year, I also ran an online nutrition coaching company where it was myself and I had 2 contractors underneath me. So all of that to say is I have spent a lot of time creating content and putting myself out there. After I shut down that business and came in with the Army, I really hated what I was doing at that point, and I resented it every single morning when I woke up. So I took a big step back, really spent I've been now with the Army for 11 months, so I spent 10-ish months, let's say, really reevaluating what I wanted to get out of life, out of this profession, all that jazz. Started really just diving in Olympic weightlifting is where my true passions lie, and the program and everything that surrounds that, my athletes in that. So started making the content around that, and here I am. So the big thing that I really think is beneficial about creating content, whatever medium it may be, whatever platform it may be, is it really helps you to put together your ideas. So when you are putting yourself out there, when you're putting your ideas out there, there's this obvious, oh shit, people are gonna make fun of me, people are gonna think about me, people are gonna think I'm stupid, all that shit if you put it out there. In reality, no one gives a shit or is really ever gonna think twice about what you post, unless you're real fucking big, and at that point you're making so much money, who the fuck cares what people are thinking? But already there is this innate drive we have to not put out bad content because we don't want to be made fun of. We don't want to be made to be thought stupid. So just the whole thing of creating content, putting yourself out there, I do think makes you a better coach. Simply just because, one, you do have to make some coherent ideas. You actually have to think through your beliefs, think through what you do, and actually like put it out there. Like, is this a valuable idea? Like, after I put this into words, does this make sense? Do I just actually think, oh shit, like I actually don't believe that. I may say it, but like I actually don't follow this. Besides that, this is kind of where I said I am definitely not following my own rules today. It makes you better at expressing your ideas. So one thing I definitely need to work on, especially on this video, is so like all that jazz. But again, my brain is fried, so give me a break today. But really, like, being able to put the thoughts in your brain onto paper or onto video and really just like getting it into a clear, concise message. All of these videos are just my drive home, so I think the longest one was a max of 12 minutes. So they're like 10 to 12 minutes on my drive home. So I have to really formulate what I want, and all of this is completely off the cuff. Most days I write down like a note, like this video had 3 very short sentences on what I wanted to cover. So creating my ideas on the fly, really putting it into words what I want, and trying to be as clear and concise as I can in that 10 to 12 minute window. So I really do think there is a great benefit here, because again, you have to put out your ideas. It really makes you question yourself a lot more. So until I started actually like creating content again, I was never really second guessing what I was doing. I started really second guessing everything and really putting ideas in, like, does this make sense? Why do I do this? About 6-ish months ago, really like a year and a half ago, when I did come with the Army, so like a year ago. But it's really accelerated in the past 2 months since I started being consistent with content again. Went from 2 days a week to 3 days a week, and then added in these YouTube videos here, and now we are posting every single day. So back up to creating content. Again, just really putting a giant gas pedal down on putting my ideas out there, making sure that they are coherent, let alone my fucking speech right now, because again, I am fried. But put your content out there, put your ideas out there, let the market see, like, hey, is this fucking stupid? Like, did this get no likes? Like, am I just very poor at expressing myself, or is this a bad idea? So you get a lot of immediate market feedback on, hey, am I dumb? Am I stupid? Is this a good idea? Or am I just really bad at expressing myself? So you're getting that daily feedback of, fuck, this was absolutely terrible. Thinking it through, like, how could I have said this better? How could I express this thought a little bit better? How could I even, like, change my training? Because once you think about it, like, fuck, what I said was actually really stupid. Like, I honestly don't believe that. Why did I say that? But my programming, like, follows us. Like, I need to rethink some things. So shorter video here, because again, we're at 8.5 minutes though, but I'm down the street, so we're not home yet, but my brain is fried. I really out of water. I need to chew some gum here to really get some saliva back in my mouth, because I'm getting some cotton mouth. But that is it. Put your thoughts out there, test your ideas constantly with yourself, with the marketplace, and again, it'll just help you. Like here, again, big thing, talking on camera, getting comfortable with it, getting comfortable expressing your ideas. Another big point is, like, my athletes, I know, have watched at least some of these videos, or at least the movement demos. I know I've gotten a lot of comments on my Instagram post about this, that, oh shit, hey, this is why we're doing this. Like, this makes a lot of sense. Like, oh shit, like, my coach is actually, like, not a complete dumbass. Like, he does have reasons, and, like, these reasons are valid. So the other big benefit, besides putting your ideas out there, getting more potential clients, more potential athletes, is also explaining to your athletes, without having to tell every single one of them, hey, here's how we're doing this, but just putting your ideas out there, getting your philosophy out there, and attracting like-minded people, and better informing those people who are like-minded like you. So that is what we got. Post more content, put yourself out there, get better at expressing your ideas. Not going to do this over the weekend, so we're going to be posting these YouTube videos just 5 days a week, just on my drive home from work. Saturdays and Sundays, I don't drive by myself. My wife is in the car, and I'm not going to go in the car for 12 minutes by myself to come film this, and not going to do it with her in the car. So I'm going to use the weekends to just be the two of us and get homework and all the other shit I have to do done. So talk to you all again on Monday.